Positioning should be key here for the side of Julian.
If they actually want to pick up a hero for the XP lane, if they want a lane dominant hero, they can actually go for something like the Khalid. We saw how Dyren was able to use the Khalid yesterday, and I think on the hands of someone like Anti-Mage, he could be able to, he could be able to maybe outperform the previous Khalid, but no, it's going to be the Phobias and the Esmeralda. So we're going to see two fighters going to the side lanes here. Most probably it is going to be the Esmeralda pick just for safety, because again, they don't want the Phobias to be hard countered in lane, so I like it from EVOS Legends. They have range, they have physical damage, but I think they might have too much magical damage. Phobias, Esmeralda, Matilda, and Cecilia, they have 4 people who have damage, magic damage. This is going to be really easy for GEEKFAM to itemize against.
Yeah, the only reliable source of balance that EVOS Legends can rely on is the Pekito, of course, in the jungler position in the hands of Versik, and now GEEKFAM has actually opted with the Hylos pick as well. So looking for something more sustainable and maybe trying to out-sustain.
Out-sustain, and as well as out-rotate perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
So there you go, the heroes has been set. Again, from composition-wise, I feel like I really don't like that Granger pick. Sure, it was somehow forced, but it is going to be so, and I mean so vulnerable against the Pekito, against the Esmeralda, sure, and that sidestep will trigger that demonic force. So once again, Granger, I really don't like that pick.
So I'm
leaning towards EVOS' side.
Eterna? EVOS?
Even though they lack the DPS that I wish they had, I'll still go with EVOS.
All right, 2 EVOs. I'm going to have to say 3 for EVOS Legends, but let's dive straight into the land of Dawn. Let's see if GEEKFAM can get the game going for them and force a 3rd game here in the series with the adjustments that they've made in the 2nd game. Personally, I still prefer EVOS Legends' draft, but I do have to say that I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of worried about that 4 magic damage output coming in from the side of EVOS. But it's actually going to be Luminaire playing the Esmeralda in the mid lane and Sicilian going over to the gold lane. So a very interesting swap. I don't know how this will play out. This is going to be the first time Ren V is going to go in onto Luminaire. This might be very dangerous. First blood almost taken away, but Dreams has rotated, going in for Ren V with the help of Anti-Mage. But man, that was really, really scary for Luminaire. You need to be very careful there. Little Wanderer is still going to be picked up by the side of EVOS Legends though.
I do understand the swap up in terms of the Sicilian. The Sicilian can definitely outrange the Yuzong and perhaps pose a threat for the Yuzong, but it doesn't seem like that is the case, as it seems like Yuzong is actually going to be pressuring Sicilian. But for Esmeralda being placed in the mid lane, I don't know how that's going to fare, because the thing is, Esmeralda is really weak in the early stages of the game, and she's also very weak to long-range type of attacks. So and being paired against this Eve, with the utility that the Eve has in that slow, I don't know how Luminaire is actually going to be able to scale as well as he could if he was placed in the side lanes.
I think he's actually going to be able to scale pretty well. It's just that level 1 was kind of sketchy. But yeah, I think in the gold lane as well, there's no way Swan can really do anything except, yeah, he's going to have to hit level 4 first before he can do anything towards Van Strong. At this point, Van Strong can just use that range and stack freely. Also, he is in the gold lane, so he is going to have so much gold to play with here in terms of the items. Versik jumping in onto Ren V, knockout strike does connect, but we'll just go back away for the turtle. It is all for a setup here as EVOS Legends have opened up the map. Luminaire is going to be able to zone away Julian. Versik jumps in all the way to the backside. It's going to be Julian targeted. Versik, with the help of Anti-Mage, with the Demonic Force, will be able to pick up the first blood, presented to you by Samsung Galaxy A series. Maves looking for a pick-off with the real-world manipulation to back him up, but no more damage for Vince. It is going to be a free turtle to the hands of EVOS Legends, but they still need to be careful though, because Granger is already making his way back onto the turtle. Ren V going in, but it's going to be Versik jumping onto Maeve. Ren V jumps in, but a killing spree will be able to save Versik, getting him a little bit more health as Luminaire jumps in onto Ren V with the Falling Star Moon, zoning him away, and that is still a free turtle without the HP bars to, basically follow through with it. They still happen. They still manage to take it down.
Man, that was really well played by the side of EVOS Legends. You could also see the synergy. They were covering one another Versick got really low, but he was instantly covered by the help of that Matilda, and that is exactly what we want to see for EVOS Legends right now. Now being able to pick up the gold lead as well as the objective lead. Now, GeekFam, what do they have to do in order to get somewhere here in the early game?
I really want to go back to the point where GeekFam, they were outmanned and they still forced to contest that turtle. I feel like if they want efficiency, I feel like they should just let go of the turtle and find objective elsewhere. But
Yeah.
they're forcing some unnecessary plays, and of course, EVOS Legends, they are ahead. They will have that turtle nonetheless, regardless. And there you go, waste of rotation from the side of GeekFam. But EVOS Legends here with this 1K gold lead looks for a play, perhaps top side here.
Yeah, Julian trying to farm up, but he has to be careful because Pyrrhusic's waiting in that bush. Sanguine Claws does not connect. Julian picks up the gold buff for himself, and they're still on the back foot. EVOS Legends still controlling the tempo of the game, and Schwan unable to do anything about this free lane for Sicilian.
It looks like they might be setting up for something here. I think EVOS, they want to look for a pick onto Juan right now, but they do seem to catch Renvi here.
Yeah, Renvi can't go anywhere. He's going to get locked down instantly. Schwando going for that furious dive onto Pyrrhusic, though. Will be able to knock him up, and that's going to be him taken down. A very nice re-engage from GeekFam that will secure them 2 kills, and they're back on the board. I love it. I love the way they targeted the players. They didn't go for Vanstrom because they know Vanstrom is very, very easy to take down alone. They don't need to spend that many resources, and also, he has a Purify. So, I'd rather go for Pyrrhusic and pick up the kill.
Okay, and that's exactly what they did, and now they are kind of closing out the gap lead that EVOS Legends once had. And now with the turtle already on its way in the land of Dawn, it seems like both teams, they do want to contest this. They are trying to take it in from the early game. But the issue is, every time that Julian wants to make something happen, EVOS Legends does have the ability to kind of kite him away and zone him out of the match before it even starts.
Yep, Maeve's already zoning away the members of EVOS Legends, able to reset the turtle, which is really impressive here. And the thing is, EVOS Legends don't want to commit. They're just going to back away. Renvi goes in to open up the bush, gets chunked to half HP, but has the regeneration to pop up back to full HP. And yeah, both of the teams still just backing away. EVOS Legends have regained control, and they will be the ones starting on this turtle. Looks like it's going to be uncontested. GeekFam already rotating towards that top side.
Yeah, for me, what's interesting is EVOS Legends. 4 members are using Purify, so no flicker whatsoever. So it is so interesting that they really respected the crowd control potential from Renvi, from Schwan, and I feel like they are just having fun.
Yeah, Renvi though is looking for the top side, going in for the Jikundo with the Petrify as well. It's going to be the way the Dragon connected, but it's only the Purify, but the Snipes comes in with the Detonata. Versick goes in on the Schwan with a knockoff strike, but the Black Dragon form is instantly there to get him out. Good pickoffs from GeekFam, but how are they going to use these pickoffs to translate it to more objectives? Because so far, yes, they have been able to equalize in terms of kills, but 2 turtles have gone freely to the hands of EVOS Legends with no contest at all so far in 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to see from GeekFam. They are always able to get something off the board, get a trade in one form or the other, but unfortunately, when it comes to translating it into something else, it seems like they have an issue with that. We can already see even after they were able to get 1 member from the side of EVOS Legends off, there was instantly like no follow-up rotation from them at all. So it seems a little scattered for the moment as, something might be happening here.
Oh, Detonata will be able to almost take down Luminaire, but the guiding win perfectly timed by Dreams to get him out of there. Very nice from the side of EVOS Legends. But again, look at the gold. It's so well played. EVOS Legends, even though the kills is equal right now, they're still standing at a 1.8k gold lead. And look at the items. What are they able to do with that?
I mean, let's just compare the junglers. Versick is already at 5k gold, but Julian only 4k gold, so he is behind 1k gold. And of course, Versick with that power. War Axe and as well as Bloodless. Take a look at the damage. Only just 2 items from this Fakito. I expect more damage once he built that Malefic Roar.
Yeah, Julian doesn't seem to have much of an impact right now. It is very difficult for him to itemize, of course, because of how far behind he is on gold. And every time he wants to rotate, there is always some sort of pressure coming in from EVOS Legends. Like, for example, Luminaire being in the mid lane on that Esmeralda, causing a lot of pressure for them. As once again, this is what I mean. The pressure is always there. Vanstrong there to harass Julian from so far away. And Julian at the moment has no source of income and will not be able to actually put the pressure back onto them. As, oh, Versik.
Yeah, way the Dragon plays onto Versik now, caught in low 2v1, but it's going to be the Sanguine Claws coming in to save the day. Detonata blocked away by Luminaire, as Maeve still is able to survive with 1 HP, but I think that might be it. EVOS Legends, they've done enough damage towards the GEEKFAM composition to might just, they can just start this Lord, I feel like, but no, it seems like they're still very wary of the situation. Do not want to overcommit onto the Lord just yet.
Slowing down their tempo here, EVOS Legends, playing this calculatively and of course with discipline here. And GEEKFAM, sure, they are behind only 2,500 gold. And with one moment, I feel like GEEKFAM might turn this game around, but it has to be the perfect setup. Oh, Way of Dragon.
Yeah, that was definitely not the right target. That's a huge resource burn, and look at what it's going to get. Versik, because of the, I don't know. GEEKFAM, they opened up the map towards the bottom side. Renvi used that Way the Dragon way too prematurely. So Vince didn't have any other resources to cover for him. So instantly Versik just jumps on him, and yeah, I don't know. It feels like miscoordination here from GEEKFAM.
Yeah, they're just lost. They're just lost here from the side of GEEKFAM. It is the mid game. EVOS Legends looks to gain more control here, trying to find neutral objective as, yeah, sure, Maves as well as Schwan opening a vision, but the jungler is will be hard. It's going to, oh, we got a pick off.
Maves is going to get taken down, and on the other side, Schwan as well.
Wow.
Everyone's just getting picked off all across the map, and EVOS Legends will be able to get another neutral objective for free, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series.
Yeah, not a good GEEKFAM version that we're seeing right now. Being able to get picked off the board, especially before really important neutral objectives over and over. That's not a look. That's not a good look for the side of GEEKFAM at all. And now EVOS Legends, with the space that they got, with the objective that they already achieved as well in that Lord, it's going to look like a really good push here for the side of EVOS Legends, and they are looking for more objectives on the board. And what I find interesting is actually GEEKFAM has a really good high ground from this Yi, but unfortunately, it just can't be translated and implemented properly enough in teamfight like this. Oh my god!
Yeah, real world manipulation is going to be used with the Dragon as well, but it's only on to Anti-Mage, who is a tank. He's going to go in with a Demonic Force, and everyone will be forced to back away. Luminaire with a fall of the Falling Star Moon will be able to connect on the 2 members. Demonic Force again and again. Anti-Mage, will he connect one more time? He only needs 1 hit towards Schwan, but no, he keeps it disciplined. He stays under that back line, and he's just going to go for turrets for now. GEEKFAM now on the defense, trying to clear away the minions. EVOS Legends with 3 waves going in. Luminaire gets out with the help of the Guiding Wind, but man, oh man, that was a good team fight and a horrible disaster for GEEKFAM.
Yeah, objectives all across the board there fall like dust. And this is something interesting to see. Anti-Mage in that interview didn't really say much about Renvi. I mean, Renvi was someone that we kept talking about. He's a key player and all that. But Anti-Mage was like, who's that?
That's Luminaire.
Oh.
But yeah,
Yeah,
he did actually say that Adam is better than Anti-Mage though.
Oh.
There you go.
But Schwan is playing, not Adam. So let's take a look at the lead-up player head-to-head. Gani.
Between both junglers here, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 categories. Versik is winning against Julian. Sure, he is a young and raw talent here. Julian, it's a rookie for MPL. So I feel like, sure, on paper, Versik is stronger. So let's just jump into the items here, as Versik already with that Brute Force Breastplate and as well as Malefic Roar. So again, penetration is there, damage is there, and as well as sustainability. Vanstrong with the Ice Queen Wand, and of course, Clock of Destiny and Lightning Truncheon. With the help of the stacks, I feel like GEEKFAM, they really need to find something here to turn this game around, which is going to be extremely hard because they are behind on gold, almost 10k, turrets as well, and Vanstrong on that Sicilian is just going to deal more damage with time.
I think the only thing they're focusing on is those stickers, Gani.
Oh, that's true.
That's all they're
The
focusing on.
recalls and as well as stickers.
I mean, it's so interesting to see because on paper, they drafted really well. So Unfortunately, once like I mentioned earlier, it's difficult for them to translate it into the game for some reason because EVOS Legends now sitting at a 10,000 gold lead here in the 13th minute, being able to take another objective on the board. I guess the only thing that GeekFam can do is contest because there's nothing left on the board for them.
Yeah, Black Dragon Form going to be used to zone Fairsick away from the Lord. It is already at a quarter HP, 8,000 health, 6,000 health is going down really, really fast, but it's going to be Fairsick jumping in, taking the kill onto Ren V. Vanstrong gets taken away as well, but Luminaire will be able to pick up the kill, and that is a double for Fairsick with the Lord as well. That is a huge pickup for EVOS Legends. A 10,000 goal lead now. Fairsick going in for Vince. Flicker has been popped, but not for long. Fairsick will be able to dive in for this one. Real World Ablation is going to be used as well to get him out of there, but Fairsick, can he get out? Shielding from the passive. Now going in with a knockout strike. Buys enough time for his team to join in, and that is all she wrote. A 4-for-1 trade for the EVOS Legends side, and it is going to be base turrets falling in the next few minutes.
So many members taken off the board there from the side of GeekFam. Fairsick buying a lot of time for himself as well is a good thing. But now remember, it is only 16 seconds left on the clock for Schwan to come back. And will that be enough for GeekFam? Honestly, if they are 5 members up with the Enhanced Lord on the way that EVOS Legends are playing, the way that they're setting up for these team fights is giving GeekFam a really hard time. But look at the position coming in from Cho. This might be something.
I guess he's still trying to look for a play here, but at this point, the only good pickoff would be onto Vanstrong. Let's see if he's able to do this. Glorious Pathway has been popped. Ren V in the backside going to be able to use the Way of the Dragon onto Vanstrong, and he's able to kick him all the way back to the team. That's a kill picked up, but the base is going to be targeted here. Anti-Mage, Luminaire, and the Lord, they're hitting on towards the base, and the pick doesn't matter in the end. EVOS Legends pick up a 2-0 clean sweep against GeekFam.
2-0 landslide there into the hands of EVOS Legends, and it was really amazing to watch. They were very dominant. They were clean as well. Fairsick didn't make as many miscalculations as he usually does, and he did that really cool play there in the last seconds of that match, and that was cool to watch.
I feel like another textbook game here for the side of EVOS Legends. They just know how to play their cards with their composition. They know their potential. Sure, in the early game they have power, but they stayed disciplined during their lead, during their downtime as well, and I feel like that is what distinct EVOS and as well as GeekFam could not translate their composition to the Land of Dawn. I feel like from game number 1 it was a weird draft, but in game number 2 they drafted well with a perfect I feel like good heroes as well. But there was just no setup, there was no proactive movement, there was no convincing movements to find the crack for the side of EVOS Legends.
The question now is, does Schwan need to change his name back to Adam so that he can be better than Anti-Mage?
But who's going to play gold lane?